Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle, 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 doo. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Got some mustache in my mouth. There we go. Okay, what we're going to do today, so I just got back from Disney World. I don't even know if it's been a week yet. And I've been to Disney World a handful of times, and the last two trips I took before this trip went to some of the like cantinas and like TIKI style places and things like that, and picked up some mugs, some like TIKI mugs. So I feel like every time I go now I have to get one, right? So let me show you what I got my last trip. So my trip in 2022, which was the one that my dad and stepmom took the entire family on. We went to Oga's Cantina, which is in Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Orlando, Florida. And I picked up this drink called, actually I can't remember what it was called, but what came with it, you had the option to get this with it, was a porg shaped mug. So this one I've had for a while, but just gonna show it off again. I've shown it in a video previously when showing off my Star Wars mugs. What I like about this is it looks like it was carved out of a branch. So this looks like wood here. And then here they carved this porg right there. I like to think Chewbacca did this or something, right? So yeah, pretty cool there. But again, I've shown that one before. But I want to show you sort of an example of some of these before I get on to the new ones. And then my trip with my wife, this was in 2024, where we were celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary. We fell in love with Disney World so much in 22 that we were like, you know what, we got to go back. Let's make our 10-year anniversary there. And we picked up this one here. This drink, I think, was called the Nub Yub or something like that. Yub Yub. And this is Endor right here. Do you see that? It's like the battle for Endor happening right there. Death Star, you got some Ewoks right there. What is that? The ATSTs, I think is what they're called. Little stormtrooper right there. ATST there maybe, right? Yeah, so this was really cool. I like this. Okay, I guess I should mention this too. This is a first edition porg right here. This is a second edition of this mug, and so it kind of has like this jade maybe color to it. And I think the other color was like wood also, as if it were carved out of wood, like the first edition. So let's get on to the ones that I picked up on this most recent trip that I just got back from. The first one I got was, I don't know which one to show. I'll pick this one. Is I think like a Mandalorian reference, you know, the mythosaur, right? And this is it right here, TIKI mug right there. And it looks almost like it was carved out of rock, where those other ones look more like they're carved out of wood. This one here carved out of rock. Oh man, what does this say right here? I'm sure it has some sort of Mandalorian code right here. I have watched The Mandalorian. I haven't watched the Book of Boba Fett. This is all very matte right here, and this has more of a glossy feel to it, the mythosaur skull. This is very cool. This is a first edition as well. And yeah, you can get a drink. But one thing that I noticed was different. When I got these two things, it was like I ordered the drink that came with these mugs. They brought these mugs with the drink to me, and I had the drink out of that mug, right? I had it out of that mug. And then when I finished, they say, we'll take that one so that we can continue to use it. We'll wash it and we'll bring you out a fresh one in a box. But this time around, I didn't see any, well, when I was trying to get these drinks with the mug, and they're like, you can buy the drink that goes with the mug, but we'll bring it out in a normal glass and then we'll give you the mug afterwards. And I think what was happening is people were taking that initial mug that's supposed to go back to the cantina, and they were taking that with them, which is not what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to wait. So I'm guessing that's why they've sort of, you don't like get your drink in the mug anymore, which is very strange to me. And also it's probably just hard to wash and stuff like that. So I'm guessing that's why. So yeah, this was one that I got on this most recent trip, but I got another one from Oga's Cantina also. So all of these are Star Wars themed because they come from Oga's Cantina. And this one is the Loth Cat. This here is also a first edition. You can see, so everything I have is a first edition except for this one. This was a second edition. And you can see on the inside there, so it's glossy here, it's matte here, and it kind of has like a gray stone, almost like a concrete feel. And at Disneyland over in California, they have their own version, their own first edition at their tiki bar, or sorry, their Oga's. And theirs has a different color. It's kind of like almost like a brownish stone. It almost looks like this color, I would say. And then it has, you know, sort of the embellishments with the darker shadows and stuff. And I kind of wish this one had that look also. I would say I prefer the look of the Disneyland version. The Disney World one is cool, but it looks more like concrete to me, which doesn't say Star Wars, right? So I don't know. I still love it, but yeah. So this one also was a drink, and then I was like, I want the drink in this, and they're like, we will bring you the drink in a glass, and then you will get this afterwards, which was a different way of doing things. And I don't know if that's the standard practice or if that was just for that time or what. I'm curious to see. I need to, you know, read some forums and see what that's about. So all of those came from Oga's Cantina. This next one comes from Trader Sam's Grotto. I can't remember what it's called. Trader Sam's Grotto, something like that. We went to, and this was our like 4th time trying to get in. So, you know, so many times we've tried to make this happen, but we couldn't fit it in. And then this time we tried to go, 2 times. The first day, they're like, it's a 4-hour wait. And it's like, whoa, 4 hours. We're going to come back a different day. And then when we come back, we're there super early, an hour before the place even opens, and we're still not first in line. Then we get our names in, and we're still not part of the first group. We actually have to wait for the second group, and then we finally get in. And let me show you this. This is the drink and tiki. I gotta pull it out of this box here. The tiki mug that I got. Oh, right here. Check that out. This is the Nautilus from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, which is a Disney movie, right? And the Nautilus right here. This thing is awesome. And this, to me, and this is a 4th edition. And look at this. I love how it's like carved in there. See, 4th edition, Trader Sam's Grog Grotto, Disney, at the Polynesian Village Resort. Like, that is super legit. Like, here, it's just printed. Still cool, but this is extra awesome because it's part of the mold here, or, you know, what am I trying to say? It's like embossed. Yeah, I don't know. I just love this thing. This drink was awesome. They said it was for 2. They're like, we recommend this for 2. And I drank this and felt absolutely nothing at all. So that was, I guess, a little disappointing, but Disney drinks are probably weak drinks. 4th edition is this sort of jadish color, although it is different than this one. This sort of greenish. There are other ones that are like a shiny brown wood color, and then a matte brown wood color, and then there's another one, but I can't remember what that one is. But yeah, this is the 4th example here, and I've been wanting this. Ever since I learned of this thing, I was like, I have to get it. This is where I have to go. I have to go to this tiki bar and drink this thing. It's like a gravy boat. You use this during Thanksgiving. Look how enormous this is, right? See that? Side-by-side comparison. Right there. It is funny to drink out of something that's more like a plate in a way. And the cool thing was the way you drink this. So obviously you can't like do anything like that. So what they do is they give you there's like 3. I had 3 extra long straws that they stuck in here, and then they rested on this little spot right here. And then you drink out of it like this. like that. So this was awesome. This drink tasted good, but yeah, had zero effect on me at all, even though they said it was for like 2 people. But again, I just love this thing. I think it looks amazing. I have been wanting this for so long. And here it is. Finally got it right there. It looks like a surfboard right there. So yeah, I've added some tiki mugs. I feel like I need to get into this tiki culture, right? I'm appropriately dressed today for it. I don't know. I want to open a tiki bar or something. But anyway, have you ever gone to a tiki bar? Actually, this isn't even my first. I mean, I guess only one of them was a tiki bar. The other one was like a cantina, Star Wars cantina. But going to the tiki bar was amazing. When they brought this thing out to me, they put on this whole show. Like, it's very theatrical in there. Lights, like animatronic, like portraits and windows and things like that. When they brought this to me, they like had this bubble machine, and the woman had a bubble machine wearing a captain's hat and doing all sorts of crazy things, walking it around the entire joint, screaming stuff, and it was just like, this is so fun. I had the time of my life.
Oh, look,
Stand by to dive. 9.
Careful your glasses, though. We're swimming. All right. Thank you. Whoa.
That's not so good. If you're not swimming, you're sinking. And if you're sinking, how can you be drinking?
Thank you. Oh, man. That is awesome.
So cool, guys.
Oh my gosh, look how big that is. That is epic. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy.
It was so good. I feel like I have to try and go there every time now. Like, it was so much fun. But yeah, have you ever been to any tiki bars or anything like that? Have you been to Trader Sam's? Have you been to the Disneyland one, the Disney World one, the Oga's Cantina? Do you collect tiki mugs? Let me know about your tiki life, if you have a tiki life at all. I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.